going to start keeping a video diary of a project that I'm just embarking on. I've purchased some land and I'm going to develop it, and I'm going to show you what the land is like at the moment. I just bought it a few days ago, and it's in Madagascar, and I'm down in a place called Mangili, which is near Tulia. And yes, so I've bought some land here in Mangili. The price, if you're interested, was unbelievable. In Western countries, we're used to paying an absolute fortune for land, but there's an abundance of land here, so land is quite cheap. And so I decided to take the plunge and make a purchase. And the person I bought it from asked me not to reveal exactly how much I paid for it, for his own reasons, but just imagine the price of a small car and you'd be in the right ballpark. The land is 2 hectares, which is about 6 acres, or 5 acres, something like that. So I'm going to show it to you now. The entrance to the land is next to the tree, and you can see that it's all sand underfoot, which is typical for this area in Madagascar. There's cacti, there's lots of trees, and it stretches right beyond that line of trees and cactuses there to a place about maybe 70 meters behind there. And this is the immediate area just in front of the gate, but it stretches way beyond the line of trees and cactuses here and right out to possibly about 100 meters further on in the far corner. The land is basically a kind of squished rectangle, and it's about 100 meters by 120 meters. So it continues through here and goes all the way down here. One of the things about this land that's exciting is it contains a number of baobab trees, which, if you're not familiar with them, can grow to enormous sizes, where the trunk is absolutely huge because it contains water. And these ones are quite young, but as they mature, they should become very, very wide, to the width of maybe 2 or 3 meters in some cases, and ancient ones even bigger than that. So you may be wondering what I'm intending to do with all this land that I've purchased. So already things are moving. Houses are going to be built quite soon. There's a fence being put around the outside. I need to dig a well for some water. I need to put a toilet and a shower in along to go with the houses. At the beginning, I'm going to build about 6 houses, I think. I need a house for the family that I'm going to employ as guardians for the land. That's quite normal out here. If you're a landowner, or every dwelling, every piece of land would have somebody whose job it is to work as a guardian, and so I need a house for that person, and I employ another lady that does cleaning for me, so I'm going to build a house for her. And I'm going to build places where I can support the local community with food, breakfast, lunch and dinner for the children that go to school, because a lot of children go to school without any breakfast and they don't have a lot to eat during the evenings. Obviously the staple is rice, and so they might have rice and a tiny amount of probably beans to go with the rice. So I'm going to build some facilities to help feed local school children. I've paid for quite a few children to go to school. School in Madagascar is supposed to be free, but there are always overheads to pay for. And there are a class of teachers that don't get paid by the government. They're called non-fonctionnaires. And so or FRAM teachers. So they have their salaries paid for by the community, in other words, by the students that are in their class. So a lot of the students find it difficult to pay for that, so they don't go to school. Also, they can't buy things like exercise books, pens, pencils, school bag, that kind of thing. So I have purchased a lot of that material for quite a number of children that previously weren't going to school. And I also feed them breakfast, lunch and dinner. So I'm going to build some place where I can do that quite easily and support the community in whatever way I can. One mystery about this land is that there's quite a large hole. I think it's been dug by somebody. I don't think it's natural, so I guess it's not going to be a problem. But there you go. I'll post another video when work starts on the houses and the toilets and bathroom and everything that's being built, so that you can keep up to date with how it's going.